Good morning, my beautiful lovelies. Today is an introduction to the new decks. I'm really excited. We're gonna have some wonderful deck opportunities for the next half of the year. I am so excited. I got these the other day and I've been reading them and playing with them, and I'm really excited to introduce them to you. So the first deck that I'd like to introduce is the Sacred Geometry Oracle. It's a wonderful new deck. I'm going to read you a little bit from this deck. We live in a time of great transformation and change. Our current collective belief system can no longer cover the increasing stream of new thinking, new scientific discoveries, and new potentials. The box that has been holding our beliefs makes up our reality. The factors that determine how we interpret and interact and connect and relate and love each other is full. It's time to move outside the box, perhaps even throw the whole box out. That includes the unknown, the unfamiliar, the new, the potentials, the dreams, and the magic. To understand and flourish in this new energy, we need new tools. Based on sacred geometry, the cards in this deck, called activations, will help to open the mind to new perspectives and create a new reality. Plato referred to sacred geometry as the language of the soul. The word geometry means measurements of the earth and is derived from the Greek word geo, meaning earth, and metron, meaning measurement. The sacred part refers to the fact that we find the same geometric proportions, ratios, measurements in everywhere in creation, whether it be organic life, music, language, art, or even the cosmos. At the very core, all building blocks are the same, following the same rules and repeating the same patterns. The microcosmos of atom exists under the same laws as the macrocosmos in which our planets revolve. Everything is fractal. Even you are the geometric core level. Your cellular and atomic structure and your DNA. Sacred geometry is the blueprint of creation. So this book has some cool cards and some cool things. And then I'd like to introduce you to our first shadow deck. I'm going to be working with shadow stuff. This deck is called the Lantern Oracle, and I'm already in love with this deck, I will tell you. I really am. I really love this deck. The Lantern Oracle illuminates the 4 directions of eternal feminine wisdom from her 4 phases of consciousness: Maiden, Water; Mother, Earth; Guardian, Air; and Crone, Fire. Each sphere of feminine energy speaks to a stage of our human development and spiritual evolution. The Lantern Oracle invites you to call upon her throughout your journey and shadow work for loving light, more clarity, growth, assistance, and healing. May it bring you much insight, warmth, and blessings. The Lantern Oracle illuminates the lessons and gifts to be received from the shadows of change, challenge, and confusion. Just as the advice of daughters, sisters, friends, mothers, aunties, teachers, and grandmothers, the wise women of our community, can help us understand ourselves, so too can the 4 archetypes of feminine consciousness. The Lantern Oracle is an ever-present, loving, yet candidly unapologetic light in the dark. Together, the young ladies of the Lantern Oracle nurture clarity, self-empowerment, and healing. The Maiden symbolizes childhood, adolescence, open vitality, and vulnerability. The Maiden's energy typically radiates power of her adventurous and fearless desire to explore. Her playful perspective is forward-moving, yet malleable and impulsive. She is without strategy, purpose, or discipline in her wild carelessness, appetite to discover. Cards 1 through 11. Mother, young adulthood, passion, learning, choices, trial, error, creativity, betrayal, disillusionment, being broken open. Responsibility is the challenge of this phase. Choices are often naively and idealistically made through the maiden stage, can culminate in the birthing reality of illusion during the mother stage. Consequently, this period typically involves the sort of disillusionment. This can lead to growth, insight, and enhancing one's creative power. The mother harnesses the power of rose wisdom. This wisdom and energy are asked to step up and work through emotional roller coasters. Cards 12 through 22. Guardian, air insight, midlife, empowerment, selfhood, authority, meaning, composure, gifts of renewal, and insight. The crowning authority of self-awareness and confidence is accessed through the Guardian's mature golden orange consciousness. The Guardian is solid and self-assured in her understanding of how she, others, and the world work. Serving her community, the Guardian is all heart and acceptance. She demands respect for all. She lives by example, not by conjecture alone. The Guardian knows her golden lines in the sand and worth. She treats others in the community with honor and benevolence she affords herself. Cards 23 through 33. The Crone, fire, alchemy, elder, acceptance, integration, reconciliation, and wisdom. The pure silver of Crone's consciousness completes the feminine circle energy with acceptance, integration, and deep wisdom. She is calm after the storm, serene and renewed by the translucence she sees and understands with. She is the stillness within every death that she transmutes darkness into light. The Crone is as at one with the infinity within as without. Lantern Oracle cards 34 through 44. What's really cool is that there is an exercise in this deck to pull a card days 1 through 40, and I'm getting really strong natural number 4 energy from this deck, and I get very much natural number 5 energy from this deck. So it's pretty interesting, the natural number affiliations that I get from the decks themselves. Okay, this card is the Masole Oracle of Souls. Death comes to all mortals when their time is upon them. It is but a beginning, a door to another world. Masole is a vision of the world beyond, a place our souls may travel to after death. It is a place that is knit together from many stories that exist in all corners of the ancient world, full of heroes and gods with myth and legends. It is the true essence of the personalities and the stories they inhabit. That is intended to lead insight and reveal hidden truths of our own lives and the path we travel. The spirit world of Masole is comprised of countless realms. The deck includes 6 of these great kingdoms, each reflection of our own world. And from each of these has been selected 6 inhabitants who best represent certain qualities and ideals. It is the power of these personalities and traits that illuminate the path before you. I love that. So I thought it was really cool, like, right, okay, so it's a traveling deck, traveling and moving forward in the world. And when I read this and I saw the 6, it's interesting. I got very like 6-2 energy out of this deck. It's very interesting what I picked up when I was playing with them the other day. I usually, when I get a new deck, I play with one deck for a day or two before I do anything. Okay, so this deck is De la Nuit, or Nuit. I don't speak French, so I'm not real sure. Once upon a time, there was a duet made of 2 French artists. One was the gifted illustrator, Alexandre Vibach, who was famous for creating romantic, gorgeous, inspiring artworks. The other was the tarot expert and author Carol Eileen Eshnazi. Together, they had previously paired to conceive the Tarot de la Nuit deck. After revising the world of the Wyatt Smith Tarot, the duet decided to go further and explore the magical world of traditional fairy tales. Carol Ann chose among the most beloved characters of worldwide known tales and selected 30 of them. Then she wrote about the hidden meanings and symbols, while Alexandra created their whole universe through the artistic vision. The goal was really to propose something new, to reinvent the images that we all associate with classical tales. It is also about the night, about the dark yet beautiful universe already shown in the Tarot de la Nuit, which Carol Ann and Alexandra wanted the fairy tales taken from characters to bathe in. This is how the Delanut Oracle was born. So this deck I have played with a little bit. It is kind of a shadow oracle. It really is, because it dives into the shadow and the light and the hidden meanings of fairy tales. And because many fairy tales from around the world are very much lessons, they're stories, they're legends that teach us something from our ancestors. One of the things I got from this one was natural number 7 and natural number 1. So from the decks that I drew for this pull, I definitely got 1, 7, 2, 6, definitely 4 from this one, and definitely 5 from this one. So I'm going to play with them a little bit more, but I'm getting really strong references to the transformational flow with the body activations, and I'm thinking that I may have pulled accidentally in some intuitive way the transformation process through the cards. So I'm going to play with them for the next couple days before I do any drawings with them for daily devotional, and I will update you as to what I get. But I'm getting really excited about this because there is so much new opportunity to dive into the shadow and the wheel with this. And I hope you all have a beautiful day. I'm really excited to bring these to you in the coming months. Blessed be.